From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Shenk with your headlines for Friday, December 6th. One person is dead and two hospitalized after Indiana police say a man from Lincoln opened fire in a laundromat. It happened just before 8 p.m. in the city of Lafayette, which is about an hour northwest of Indianapolis. A 35-year-old man was killed before the suspect shot himself. Police have not released the suspect's identity, but say he is in critical condition. Lincoln police are now working with Indiana investigators on this case. And tragic news for more than 100 workers in Lincoln as ITC Federal, which processes U.S. immigration documents, announces layoffs by the end of next month. The company notified the Nebraska Department of Labor with a letter this week. Union President Dawn Meyer says she expects the entire office to close by next year.
It feels like I don't matter. It feels like I have put almost 30 years into being the equivalent of any other civil servant, and I'm just being cut off.
Meyer claims the cuts are due to cost-saving measures and union busting. She says efforts are now focused on fighting for severance pay. ITC Federal has not responded to requests for comment. And tensions flared at last night's high school basketball opener between Lincoln East and Lincoln Southwest. With student sections seated side by side, verbal taunting escalated and plastic bottles were thrown, becoming a safety issue according to LPS. The game was stopped and students were asked to clear the gym. The district says fan behavior at school events should align with expectations for the school day.
We are working individually with all of the 8 high schools to see what is going to be the best setup for their respective student sections as well as their adult sections so that we are able to avoid any type of negative interaction.
He adds consequences will be determined by each high school. Lastly, Ranke Manufacturing employs about 400 people in Deshler, but childcare opportunities are limited. To help local families, a volunteer board opened a nonprofit childcare center called Spring Creek Kids. After raising $100,000 and receiving matching donations, the 5,000 square foot facility became a reality in October. The center plans to expand and renovate its basement in the future. Rounding out your night beat is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat. Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.